Although I'm not really persuaded, but I must temper justice with mercy. Consequently, and in the interest of justice, I hereby sentence the convicts to life imprisonment for the said counts 1, 4, 5, and 6 instead of death sentence. Life is sacred to God. With respect to count 3, he is hereby sentenced to 20 years imprisonment without no option or fine. For count 7, he is sentenced to 5 years imprisonment without no option or fine. To extend the mercy, I hereby order that the sentence shall run concurrently.
Court sentenced Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment out of mercy. This na CenokMedia, the channel when they report the news and they make am simple for everybody to understand. We dey thank una when they view us. Abeg subscribe if you never do so. Put on your notification button. It go tell you as we drop updates. Like, comment, and share our videos. My people, e get some judgments for this country wey no dey just end inside courtroom. Dem dey echo across regions, across political lines, across emotions. And today, one of them don land. The sentencing of Nnamdi Kanu, a case wey don drag for years, a case wey divide opinions, a case wey everybody don watch like national documentary. Today, Justice James Omotosho don finally drop the hammer. But the story no be just the sentence. The real gist dey inside the mercy, the timing, the legal implication, the political weight, the security impact, and the ripple effects wey go follow this judgment for weeks, months, even years. Make we break everything down. The court sentenced Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment for counts 1, 4, 5, and 6. For count 3, na 20 years. For count 7, na 5 years. All of them go run concurrently, meaning e no dey serve am one by one. Everything dey inside the same life sentence. But the shocker na this. Justice Omotosho tok say the only lawful judgment based on the offences na death sentence, but he refused to give am. Why? He say life is sacred to God. I must temper justice with mercy. This line, e go trend, because na rare thing for judge to talk say the law dey point one direction, but conscience dey point another. Make we talk am plain. For Nigerian judiciary, mercy no dey enter by accident. When judge use that word, e get reasons. 1, to avoid turning a political case into a national rupture. A death sentence for Kanu fit spark tensions when government not ready for. 2, to show separation between justice and vendetta. If the court shows small compassion, it dey clean the image of federal power, suppressing dissent. 3, to maintain national stability. Security experts don already dey warn say any extreme judgment fit escalate unrest for Southeast. 4, to create room for political negotiation later. Because once person dey alive, government fit still revisit the matter if peace deals enter. Wetin dis judgment mean for IPOB and the Southeast? Dis judgment no go pass quietly. 3 things go likely happen. The emotional reactions. Supporters go argue say the sentence not fair. Some go say at least no be death penalty. Security presence go increase, not because trouble don start, but because government no dey ever gamble with symbolic rulings like this. And politicians for the region go start new calls for dialogue, especially those wey wan use am hold influence. The big question now, this sentence, e go calm things or e go ignite new conversations? Make we look the federal government angle. The government go see this judgment as confirmation say the legal path don complete. But federal actors also understand say legal closure no mean political closure. Legal closure no mean emotional closure. Legal closure no mean agitation go disappear. So expect statements about rule of law, emphasis on national security, maybe silent behind the scenes talks of reconciliation later. How about the international angle? Global bodies they follow Kanu case. Human rights groups, diplomatic missions, foreign observers, all of them get eye there. Life sentence instead of death penalty fit help Nigerians argue say we follow due process. We not execute anybody. We apply mercy. Whether the world go accept am na another matter. Wetin this one mean for the 2025-2026 political climate? No lie, this judgment go influence political campaign narratives, regional alliances, party positioning, federal and state relationship. Any politician wey wan talk Southeast peace must now reference today's ruling because the case no fit just end here. The political weight too heavy. Wetin be the legal steps next? Nnamdi Kanu legal team no go sleep. Make you expect say they go make immediate appeal. Application for bail pending appeal. They go push for Supreme Court review. They go look at human rights angle for international court. This matter still long. Today not be the final. Today na chapter. How about the social impact? Make we yarn am as e be. Many Nigerians dey emotionally invested for this story, both supporters and critics. Some believe Kanu represent fight for marginalization. Others believe say he push actions wey endanger unity. So this verdict go divide reactions. But one thing clear, the conversation no go stop. Observers believe say the judge deliberately choose mercy to send message say Nigeria no dey ready for another ethnic emotional crisis. Giving life sentence but making all other years run concurrently look like a method to soften federal image while affirming state authority. Some analysts they see the judgment as strategic timing to settle one of the loudest national tensions before every election politics begin. Even though government win the legal argument, the ruling fit open new political negotiations, especially for Southeast stakeholders. This judgment fit become one of the biggest legal landmarks if appeal courts change am, and that possibility go keep the story alive for years. As for the judge, he not just show mercy, he sent coded signal say Nigeria not dey ready to create a courtroom matter. By refusing the death penalty, the court sidestepped the global backlash wey fit paint Nigeria as authoritarian. So the mercy line na subtle foreign policy move disguised as judicial compassion. Make we reason am. Giving life plus 20 years plus 5 years, but making everything run together na clever middle ground. Is strong enough to satisfy federal legal expectations, but soft enough to reduce tension for Southeast. E clear say the court dey avoid inflaming the region. Politicians go now carry this ruling enter negotiation table, especially people wey dey push restructuring, regional inclusion, and peace talks. This judgment fit become new bargaining chip for alliances wey go shape 2026. Even if the court don finish its own part, the political version of this case just dey start. Governors, lawmakers, and pressure groups go use this case take redefine their stance on national unity. So legally, case closed. Politically, new chapter don open. My people, cases like this not just dey test one man, dem dey test a country. Dem dey test how we handle pain, disagreement, justice, mercy, and unity. Today judgment no end the conversation. In fact, na today the real conversation start. Because the question wey every Nigerian dey quietly ask na, where this ruling go carry our country next? Go lead to peace? Go lead to more negotiations? Go lead to fresh political strategies? Or go open another chapter entirely? Time go talk, but one thing sure, CenokMedia go dey follow am back to back, break am down and give you the angles wey other platforms no dey see. Stay tuned because this one never finish.